process. We can start as you can see there is a water which is filled in this tank. Okay, so the water is supplied in the pipe, this pipe to this tank, and it is entering into this pipe where at the center Venturi meter is connected. Okay, so the water is coming into this pipe from here, it is entering into the Venturi meter and it is leaving again over here. So what we need to measure here, as you can see, the V1 is the diameter which is at the inlet of Venturi meter and D2 is the diameter of area of throat, diameter at the throat of Venturi meter, and the two piezometers, as you can see, these two piezometers are connected with the differential manometer. Okay, this is the right side of manometer, this is the left side of manometer. This is known as right limb of manometer, this is known as left limb of manometer, and the liquid which is filled in this manometer is mercury, right? As you have performed some in the chapter of static of fluid. So what we are going to do with the help of this differential manometer, we are going to measure the pressure difference between 2 points, and that here now we need to measure the difference of head between the right limb and the left limb, and as you can see the 0 is at the center scale. So in this case we need to take the reading which is x1, this is x2, and then we need to add this reading. Okay, so here as you can see the reading in the right limb is 57. Okay, we can take it as 56. Okay, so as you can see in the in this table, in place of right limb which is in centimeter, I have written the value of 56 which I got from taking the reading from here. This is 56. Okay, and in case of left limb which is also in centimeter, we need to take this, which is how much? 5 centimeter. Okay, so in the right limb the measurement is 56 centimeter, while in the left limb the measurement is 5 centimeter. So here in place of left limb I will write 5. Okay, and here difference x, it is written difference x, but as you can see that two scales are starting from 0 from the center, we need to add these values. So 56 plus 5, it will be equals to 61. So this is the differential x which is measured in centimeter, differential head which is measured in centimeter. Now we need to calculate the volume of water, the time in seconds t which is taken by the water to fill a measuring tank which is of the diameter, volume of the measuring tank is. So now we need to calculate the time which is taken by the water to fill this tank whose dimensions are 24 centimeter into 24 centimeter into 24 centimeter. So now with the help of stopwatch we will see that how much time is taken to fill this tank with the water. Okay, so now what we are doing, see, we are calculating the time in seconds which is consumed by this water to fill this tank of the dimension 24 centimeter into 24 centimeter into 24 centimeter. Okay, so that time in second we need to note. Okay, so you can see this is the time which is taken by this tank to get filled with the water. Okay, so here 27 seconds. So here we will write 27 seconds and volume of the tank is 24 cube. Okay, so in this way we have completed the first reading of Venturi meter. Now to take the second reading of Venturi meter, what we will do, we will change the discharge We will change the discharge somewhat, that is we will reduce the discharge, and because of that there will be change in the manometric pressure head, which you can observe over here. Okay, so in the first reading we got the value of so due to decreasing the value of discharge, there is a change in the pressure in both left and right limb. So now if you can see the value of 550, 58, 59. Okay, so here the manometric readings in right limb is 59 centimeter. Okay, so as you can see from the first reading, the value has been increased because we have reduced the discharge value, that is Q, and in the left limb the value which we have got is 4 centimeter. Okay, so the value in the left limb is 4 centimeter. So 59 plus 4 is 63 centimeter. Again we need to calculate the time taken by this tank to get fill up, whose volume is same, that is 24 cube in centimeter. Okay, so again what we will do, we will calculate the time taken by the tank to get filled with the water. So again we will start the stopwatch. So here you can see the time is being noted in seconds, and the tank is getting filled with water. Okay, stop. Okay, so the total time here which is recorded is 26 centimeter, which is 26 seconds, which is less than the time taken by the water to get filled up in the first reading. So in this way we have taken the readings, and with the help of this reading we will calculate the theoretical discharge Q theoretical, whose formula is A1 A2 under root of A1 square minus A2 square under root of 2GH. So from this reading we will get the theoretical value of the discharge, as well as we will get the actual value of discharge from the formula of volume by time. Okay, so we will get these values of volume by time from these two readings, and in this way we will get the value of Q theoretical, Q actual, and we can find the coefficient of discharge CD, which is the ratio of Q actual upon Q theoretical.